Tell you one thing that's really like annoying to me about women. When I first meet a woman, a major turnoff is if they start talking about like cats. They have like an over fondness for cats. Like I don't really, and then the worst part is when they say how many they have. Like they're impressed with me that they have more than one. Like I totally don't care that you have 5 cats and their names are like Stella and Ingrid Michaelson or some singer you like, because that's really not cool. Also, I don't really like those trendy Facebook status updates where they're like, out for some chai with my girl Stella. And I'm like, you totally didn't take your cat Starbucks. Shut up. Like, what are you talking about? And chai tea's so overrated. I mean, yeah, they're probably going to go and have a girls' night in, like girl night in, not plural, because they don't really have that many friends. And then they rent some like weird, bizarre romantic comedy that no one saw when it first came out, like Notting Hill with like Julia Roberts or some shit. And they're like sitting at home with a carton of Ben and Jerry's, watching it, like connecting emotionally and whatnot, because they feel like they're rejected, but this movie wants them, but they're rejected. And somewhere along the line, they have like an epiphany, and they start texting all their girlfriends who like they think care. And then they have like a nice little heart-to-heart. And then, like, the next day at work, all they talk about is a heart-to-heart they had yesterday, which is, like, totally old news. They saw something better they could talk about, but they talk about that because it's more, like, prevalent or important. And then that's how that goes. And then they, like, totally have some emotional connection now in Notting Hill, even though that movie sucks. And, like, no one saw it when it first came out. It's just something that women with lonely hearts see when they have nothing to do. They probably have, like,
You're so mean.
They probably have, like, a large container of, like, goldfish at home that they kind of just, like, fish through when they're thinking through their thoughts while trying to tweet or something like that. Like, people put a lot of emotion into Twitter these days, or, like, Facebook statuses, which I think is pretty lame. I think a Facebook status with as least thought provided is the best. Like, the more you try and impress people with Facebook status update, the less you're going to be impressed. I'm going to be honest. Keep it under 20 words. If it's more than that, I'm probably going to read it. And, I really hate, like, inspirational quotes, things like that. I'm not on Facebook for inspiration. I'm on Facebook to see if you liked my photo. You know what I'm saying? Like, liked or comment on it. Because let's face it, that's what we want from Facebook. That's why we post profile pictures with, like, scenery and stuff. Like, people get really psyched when it's, like, the fall. So you can take, like, pictures while you're lying on leaves and, like, trying to look, like, not exactly sexually appealing, but, like, a little innocent, too. So it's kind of like, random. Like, this girl's unpredictable and everything. Like, I'm not really a fan of that. And, like, after that little impromptu photo shoot in the dead leaves, we're probably going to go get chai and then go home and watch Notting Hill, which that kind of repeats the cycle of crap. Like, some women try to act like they find character in, like, thrift stores. That really bothers me, too. Like,
What the heck?
I'll admit, like, my mom took me shopping to thrift stores because we couldn't afford shit, not because, like, we thought it was awesome. And then these days, kids, like, try to neutralize the fact that they had shopped at Goodwill by, like, shopping there for leisure and then, like, calling it trendy. I'll be honest. Some Noah's Ark sweater that you found for 50 cents isn't trendy. It's just so ridiculously weird that people don't know what to say. So they just say, oh, cool, thrift store, retro. So, retro Noah's Ark sweaters, chai tea, all that. It kind of just really shows a flaw in character. Like, you're not really that real. Like, yeah, you may think I'm commercially, like, sold out because I ordered that new Beyonce song. No, it's not because I'm commercially sold out. It's because I like what I immediately am attracted to. I don't really look for deeper meaning, because in the end, if you're looking for deep meaning in your iTunes account, you probably don't have a lot of deep meaning in general. Like, you probably, like, shun, like, ordinary women because, like, you like to be, like, a feminist or something like that. But then in the end, you're just going to go home and watch Notting Hill with a carton of Chinese food they had the night before. You're expecting your friend to come over and eat with you, but they didn't because they canceled it because they had, like, someone else to hang out with. So you're depressed to eat the whole carton anyway. And then you, like, totally checked online to see if there's a sequel to Notting Hill.
You are so
which
mean.
There probably wasn't one, but you checked anyway. And then you probably feel some emotional connection with Julia Roberts. You probably look for her baby photos in People or Us magazine. Totally isn't cool, but they do it because they feel like they need to see pictures of Julia Roberts' children. Like, seriously, her babies look like other babies. All babies are babies. Like, I totally, like, sub out a picture of, like, a normal baby from the hospital and say this is Angelina Jolie's baby, and everyone's going to want to look at it, right? Totally. There should probably be a racket, like, looking at, like, baby photos and saying they're famous people's
Is there anything about women at all that you don't have a problem with?
Oh, I love women. I love women. They rev my engine. They're everything to me. You know, one thing I really don't get is when women are really turned off when men, like, try to be immediately out there with their emotions and women, like, take it as funny. Like, I'll be honest. I'll be outwardly sincere with a woman, and they shoot me down, and they're like, oh, get serious. Like, I'm not gonna lie. When I walk up to you and say, you had me at hello, you had me at hello. Like, take me serious for once. Like, I'm not trying to quote Jerry Maguire when she ran last night with the Cardi B and Jerry's, okay? I'm not trying to quote it. I'm trying to speak from the heart, all right? You know. So I think women need to, like, take men at face value a little more instead of, like, you know, doing this sort of, like, psychological game where they, like, go and reject you but love you and reject you and love you, and then when the man feels like he needs to go after something better because that woman's been rejecting him, then they act like they care about him because they realize they can't have him. And I'm not really a fan of that. I think women need to be more sincere with men up front, you know. Men don't want to play these games to get your love. Men just want love, you know. That's all we need. We're addicted to it. But, you know, that's the daily struggle, you know. And as a man, I hope to find that one woman who not only looks for Hugh Grant, but finds him in me. So maybe they'll have a little bit, you know. And maybe I can share that New York super fudge junk that you're so addicted to, you know. Maybe I can share that with you and sneeze from the asthma attacks you get from your cats and lay the dead leaves with you and look at the sky and wonder what's in store for us as a couple, even if it's just a casual summer thing that ends with a series of violent text messages and angry cell phone calls. Even so, it's okay. That's all I have to say about that.